What if the sun shut down the modern world in just 48 hours? Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering your GPS doesn't work, your phone has no signal, airplanes are being rerouted, satellites are malfunctioning, and power companies around the world are racing against time to prevent massive blackouts. It sounds like a scene from a disaster movie, but something very similar almost happened in 2012. In July of that year, the sun unleashed one of the most powerful solar storms ever recorded. Fortunately for us, Earth wasn't in the line of fire. We missed it, but not by much. Scientists later discovered that if Earth had been in a slightly different position in its orbit, we could have taken a direct hit from a solar superstorm comparable to the famous Carrington event of 1859. So what exactly would happen if a storm like that struck Earth today? First, let's talk about the sun. The sun isn't a calm ball of fire quietly sitting in space. It's an enormous, turbulent sphere of superheated plasma constantly releasing energy. Sometimes its magnetic fields become tangled and unstable. When they snap, they release tremendous bursts of energy called solar flares and giant clouds of charged particles known as coronal mass ejections, or CMEs. Think of a CME as a billion-ton cloud of electrified gas hurtling through space at millions of miles per hour. If one of those clouds is aimed directly at Earth, things get interesting. The first effects would arrive within minutes. Radio communications could be disrupted. Astronauts in space might need to seek shelter from increased radiation. Airlines flying near the poles could reroute flights. But the biggest threat would arrive 1 to 3 days later when the CME slammed into Earth's magnetic field. The collision would trigger a massive geomagnetic storm. Beautiful auroras would appear across much of the planet. People in places that almost never see the northern lights could look outside and watch the sky glow with waves of green, red, and purple. But beneath that beauty, technology would be struggling. Satellites could malfunction, GPS systems might become unreliable, communication networks could experience interruptions, power grids could face dangerous electrical surges. In some areas, transformers might be damaged, potentially causing blackouts that could last days, weeks, or even longer. The economic impact could reach hundreds of billions or even trillions of dollars. Now here's the good news. Earth has two incredible shields, its magnetic field and its atmosphere. Without them, life on our planet would be exposed to far more harmful radiation from space. And unlike people in disaster movies, scientists constantly monitor the sun. Space weather agencies track solar activity every day and can often provide warnings before major storms arrive. So while a solar superstorm could cause serious disruptions to our technology, it wouldn't wipe out humanity.